Tommy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this next stream with commentary. I'm here. My name is Aubrey, also known as AirJ. I'm here with.
I'm Chris. Hello.
All right. So we're going up against Northern Illinois University, their C team today. We did just suffer the first loss in this tournament, unfortunately. But hopefully we can reclaim that again with a victory right now.
That's the hope. Very good team in the Lambton Lions. It was a very close match, admittedly, but they pulled it out at the end. Gotta give respect to that.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to try and pull this out against Northern Illinois, which I would just like to say, I had no idea what this school name was until literally right now. I just saw NIU and I'm like, yeah, okay. A Greninja.
Yeah. So,
Oh. I don't mean to cut you off, but this is one of Pitt's worst matchups in the entire game. Weston is not happy about this.
I'm sure not.
Yeah, he hates this matchup.
Yeah. So we're obviously we see a Greninja from the other side, from Northern Illinois University. What other things are we potentially going to see?
We're actually not 100% sure. This is a team that we don't really have a lot of information about. Our players haven't really played them in singles, you know, and then we haven't seen a lot of their game reports, so we're going in a little bit blind, unfortunately.
Yeah. We do know that they're not undefeated like we were and the other team was before this, unfortunately. This is not looking too great for Wes.
Weston definitely coming out to a slow start. You can really see just the discomfort with this matchup. A lot of his moves not really hitting. And there he goes off the top of the screen.
Yep.
So quite a bit of a deficit here for Weston, but if he gets another good combo starter, he should be able to start bringing himself back into this very quickly.
Yeah. Definitely, obviously, like you said, the weaker matchup, but we do have a little bit more room to make up for that, even if he gets off to a bad start, fortunately.
Really, we just want Weston to keep this as even as possible within his ability. It's like, it is okay if he loses, but as long as he just gets a stock, maybe two, then that is enough to really keep us in the fight here.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much you can do when you have a bad matchup coming in, so.
Yeah, with a bad matchup like this, you really just have to kind of just play through it, hope that you're just a better player than your opponent to some degree. We see Weston starting to get some of his confirms going. He's trying to get this kill right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, misses the side B, so now he's going to pull out a little bit.
So he's definitely going for these things. Ooh, and got into a jab there, unfortunately, leaving him open for punish.
Weston gets the back throw, tries to go for the arrow snipe. Gets one, hits two,
Ooh.
And that's a kill.
Yes.
The Greninja messed up his recovery pretty badly, so Weston get to take full advantage of that.
Not much really going on. They're both kind of to camp each other, but also both trying to go in. Obviously.
That's the best way I've ever heard somebody describe this game. They're both trying to camp each other, but still both trying to go in.
I mean, that's what they're trying to do.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's just nobody had the guts to say it out loud. Both of them playing very careful right now, because Weston has actually managed to even this up a considerable deal. Good smash attack coming out. He's dead!
Very nice.
Look at that. Weston pulling this out.
Very nice job from Weston. Honestly, we were worried about that for a little bit. But the Greninja, I think, just got off of his mojo after that first stock. He was like, oh, this is going to be easy. And now he's realizing maybe it's not going to be easy. And now he's trying to figure out and try and adjust his strategy.
You can definitely see right now with how the Greninja's playing, he's starting to get a little desperate. He feels like Weston should have already been dead. And he's definitely starting to get antsy for the kill.
Oh, yeah. But this is just good for Weston because...
Woo! Beautiful read!
Absolutely. There's There's nothing else to say.
He's dead! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Honestly, really good job from Weston. Even with a bad matchup like that, taking the lead. Even though he lost the stock at the beginning, he did not let the Greninja take another stock, and that was excellent job.
That was just beautiful gameplay by Weston.
Oh my god, yes.
He died first, really didn't do much to the Greninja, and I'm assuming he just kind of thought to himself for a minute and came up with the conclusion that, no, I'm better. That was beautiful, quite frankly. He adapted around everything that Greninja did very perfectly. Good job to Weston. And now we have a 2-stock lead going into the next match.
Yeah, and we don't know exactly what they're pulling out, so we'll see.
I liked it better when I was in that room. I would actually know what's coming up. I liked it better when I was in there.
I mean, you get to commentate.
Yeah, but I'm not good at this.
To be fair, you are the person who Tristan got mad at last time.
Yeah, Tristan gets mad at me a lot. Which, absolutely fair. Sorry, Tristan. I'll be better.
Still nothing going on. Maybe they're banning stages. I don't know.
There it is. So, this was very similar to the last team we had to play of, I believe, all of their players are playing in different locations.
Oh.
So they all have to connect to the arena on their own.
Ah.
Which, honestly, not preferable for the format we do here, but it's what we have to deal with sometimes, so...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, at least they are able to properly compete, and it seems like there isn't too bad of a connection, so...
Yeah. Maybe it's like, my guess is that it's different places in the university, like they might not have their own designated esports room,
That's
so they
what I'm
communicate and like they do it from their dorms.
That's probably a good possibility, I think. I know for the last team, for some reason, their Switch would not connect to ours. We never figured that out. So we're kind of hoping we don't have to see them again, or else this is going to be really awkward.
Definitely not another reason behind that, but we'll see.
No, I'll take the run back. But, look, good competition forms good players. That's what I'm saying.
It was definitely an even fight there. Obviously, there's a reason why you guys were both the two undefeated teams for the longest time.
Yeah, bit of a close game one. I'll admit, they kind of washed us game 2. And game 3 was equally as close, so can't really complain about that.
Yeah.
This is certainly taking its time to complete.
Yes.
Wonder what's going on in there. Oh, do we have some movement?
We might go with the same situation you said last time, where, let's be honest, you're either going Pokemon 2 or you're going something else.
Oh god, you're right. Okay, we got a selection on the screen. Oh. Alright.
This is my new job, apparently. I can just say things that are correct, and then I just cause Chris to start breaking down in laughter.
God. I'm very I'm very easy to make laugh. Also, I want to point out one thing. He had the Pac-Man profile picture, and he plays Pac-Man. That's commitment. Respect, brother. Respect.
Yeah, so definitely, Wes has definitely got some experience playing against Pac-Man right here.
Oh, absolutely. We have good old Fitz on our team. Quite the Pac-Man extraordinaire, if I do say so myself, so... Weston is definitely experiencing this matchup, as we all are.
Yeah, definitely not exactly sure how this will play out, but he does have a lot of experience, whereas the Pac-Man might not have experience going against Dark Pits, so we'll see.
I will say, if the Pac-Man has Dark Pit experience, I would be genuinely surprised. Nobody plays this character.
Except Weston.
Except Weston. And whoever else is in the Pit Discord server. Oh!
Ooh.
Yeah, old Pac-Man trick.
Well, we still are ahead, so all he really needs to do is take one stock, and we'll still be ahead. He already did better than we expected with the Greninja, so most likely he'll hopefully take this one stock, and we'll still be ahead. And possibly we'll see a Pac-Man Ditto match.
God, I hope not. Pac-Man Dittos sound like one of the most horrifying things in this game. Still, Weston not playing bad by any means. He's definitely getting surprised by a few Pac-Man tricks, that's for sure. Pac-Man, one of the most confusing characters to have to play against in this game.
Pac-Man's just confusing in general. I barely ever see a Pac-Man being played until like now. And even when I did see it, I just see different moves and I'm just like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Pac-Man is just a goofy little guy. But he works, and that's why everybody plays him.
Ooh.
He's not dead!
Oh my.
Weston at 101, living on a prayer right now, but...
Yeah, that was a good ledge trap. Good thing Pit is very good at recovering.
Yeah, suffice it to say. If that was me, I would have died.
If that was anyone else, it would have died.
Yeah. Ooh, misses the down smash very barely.
Nope, go ahead.
This, there isn't much to say. Oh, he's dead. The Pac-Man was kind of just doing some fancy movement, kind of just running back and forth, trying to confuse Weston.
Yeah, definitely, obviously we are still going to be ahead regardless of when Weston loses the stock.
Hey, we don't know. He might not lose the stock.
Chris.
There's no way. There's no way.
Also, when he loses the stock, that could mean literally next match against a different player.
Yeah, but like, I want to have faith. Maybe he just wins the whole thing. We've seen weirder things happen.
You playing Captain Falcon, taking 7 stocks very casually.
Yeah, that could have happened. I don't know, man. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get called in.
Probably not. You're probably going to be one of our anchor picks, honestly.
Huh. I don't think they would throw in Keegan right now.
My assumption is probably either like Fitz or Spencer, honestly.
Well, Spencer's right here. Okay, so I am leaving. Yeah, okay, I see. Alright, here you go, dog.
Hello.
Oh!
So I'm guessing you are really feeling yourself after the Greninja.
Greninja is one of Pit's
Yeah,
2
exactly.
worst matchups. It is just it's really hard to work around. It's hard to hit him. He can just kind of do whatever the heck he wants. That felt good.
I mean, we can tell you're very excited, so.
It felt good, and then I took another stock from the Pac-Man. That's all I wanted.
Yep. I mean, that's all you really needed to do.
All I wanted was one more stock, and I got it, so we take those.
Yeah, so obviously Pac-Man's going in, and we know Chris is going in. We'll see what Chris pulls out. I was actually honestly expecting either Spencer or Fitz right there.
Yeah, so we decided to throw in Chris. Fitz didn't want to go in yet. He wasn't super confident in the Ditto, and you know what, that's all right. Sometimes the Dittos can be really weird. But we're throwing in Chris, and Chris has played against Fitz a ton of times, so he has plenty of experience, as we all do, so
Yeah.
we shall expect a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, I understand why Fitz is probably like being nervous, because after that one event, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
From the last game, definitely very sad moment there.
But Chris is coming in, and we're gonna see the stages. I'm not sure where Chris wants to go, since he is playing against Pac-Man. I'm sure he knows where he wants, but I believe I don't know if we're still waiting for bans, but.
Yeah. Who do you think he might want to go to?
So I feel like he probably wants to go to a smaller stage, probably, to keep Pac-Man close to him, so Pac-Man has less time to set up. So my guess is the absolute ideal would probably be Smashville.
Yeah. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they immediately ban that.
That would be my guess, is that they probably did. And it looks like we're going to Battlefield. Sticking with the Xenoblade music, I appreciate it.
Let's not get on another tangent about
Oh, but it
Xenoblade.
was so much fun though.
Next time we have like 10 minutes to kill between the match. Because
Yep.
you guys are struggle to decide your stage sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute, but we're getting into it with the Pac-Man does need to drop 1 stock. So, you need to go off the stage, bud. Thank you.
Alright. Each doing their own taunt. I'm assuming that taunting is like how you like just
Mhm.
signify you're ready.
Yep, it's the all right, we're good now signal. But sending the hydrant, just barely going over the Pac-Man's head.
Yeah, definitely one of the good things about Pac-Man is he's short enough to sometimes not even be hit by his hydrant if it's spaced
Mhm.
correctly.
Yeah, Pac-Man is kind of just a ball.
Oh,
Missed the tag.
no.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, we're back down to even now, so it is still an even game.
Yeah, even game, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, that was a good edge guard. And
And there's one of our own. All right, so
did he not have a jump?
no, he didn't, and he directional air dodged, which has a lot more lag than a neutral air dodge.
Yeah.
If he had a jump, he was fine because he could have jumped side B then up B, but he did not. Oh my word! Down air again. He even had the chance to attack, but he did not.
We hear Chris popping off in the background. That was probably one of the shortest matches I have seen where there was more than one stock on one side.
Yep. So now we are getting into their last player.
Their last player.
The Greninja. The Greninja, then the Pac-Man.
Spencer, there.
Oh, wait. Not Gleck. Not Gleck. I was thinking 3 players.
Spencer and I are just looking at him.
Never
like,
mind.
Weston, can you read
I
the
forgot
numbers?
it wasn't Gleck.
Hang on, there's an 8 and a 6.
Yes, I know, but I thought it was Gleck.
Maybe we need to get you a reading test, honestly.
Literally main pits. It's required for me to be illiterate. It heightens my connection to the character. It's literally, it's in the contract that you sign.
Then how are you passing some of our classes right now?
I'm a really good guesser of what things say.
You sure you can't read?
No, I'm illiterate.
We'll keep guessing on that later.
No, I'm just really good at guessing what words say. Yeah, that's it. But okay, so we are heading into their 3rd player, which is not their last player. Fun fact, because it is NECC, not Gleck. Fun fact.
Yeah,
in case you didn't realize, of course.
In case I didn't realize, even
Of course,
though I'm
yeah.
brand new to NECC matches.
Of course, just in case, it wasn't
Yeah.
for me. It was just for the general, just for the room. Of
Yeah,
course.
Of course.
Of course.
If Mike was in here, he wouldn't know that.
Of course.
See, yeah.
Of course.
So who do you think they're gonna send in?
I have no idea what their character pool is, but the thing is, with NECC, we can actually ask what character they're going to throw in before we actually get into the match, which is a difference between NECC and Gleck. So we do get to know their characters beforehand, except for the very first pick of the round.
Yeah, Chris and I did talk about that. You are a little late to that conversation.
Oh.
And you are, but we also know, like, we don't really know too much, so I wasn't sure if there was, like, any information being told, like, at least one character.
I do not know their characters, so I am not sure, but I guess we will find out in a minute once they're done taking ages to pick bands, but
Again, like Chris says.
It happens. I mean,
Chris says, you're going to either Pokemon Stadium 2 or you're not.
I mean, that is objectively correct. You are either going to PS2 or you're not. Yeah, I can't find a flaw in his logic. It isn't wrong.
It's bad logic, but it's not incorrect.
Is it bad logic if it's right?
I guess. Anyway, you were going to say something.
So we can ask what character they're playing beforehand, but that also does add to the communication time, so that's why it takes a little longer sometimes. But heading into the Samus.
Well, I think we're going to see a Samus Ditto at some point.
We very well might, and Chris has played against Keegan a lot, so he should have quite a good idea of what the Samus is going to want.
I'm sure many of you guys have played against Keegan a lot. One of our best players, so very understandable that you guys know how to face Samus.
I think he tried to throw immediately, but just barely missed because otherwise he would have had throw invincibility.
Yep.
But he doesn't care. He's getting a ton of damage right now. Very early lead for Chris. Of course, Samus multi-hits not functioning. Oh my word.
Wow.
He has been wanting to hit that combo so long. He hit one earlier today, and now he hit another one. He is so happy right now.
Man,
Guarantee you.
Man, this has been happening like a lot. First we had Spencer finally getting combos he wanted to hit. Now we got Chris hitting combos he wants to hit. That's
now I
awesome.
just need to hit mine.
Your combo is way too long for any of us to comprehend.
I know, that's probably the only way he's going to hit. But still with a early percent lead on this second stock too, has more than doubled in percent.
Yeah, they definitely don't seem to be very familiar with how to take on Captain Falcon. Is there any other? We know there's 3 Captain Falcons in Galactic, but do we know if there's any in NECC besides Chris?
I don't know that. Chris might, but I don't think he does. NECC, since it is like 4v4, there's just so many people to keep track of, so it can be hard to keep track of. But still, with the early lead, this doesn't kill.
Yeah, unfortunately. Very close though, but he is
catches the jump.
Yeah.
He's been utilizing that a lot recently. That up B to catch neutral get up into shield as well as jumping out of the corner, and it has been doing well for him.
Yeah, I would say so because most people assume jump is one of their best options. So.
Yep, he tried to recover high because he didn't actually have a jump. It got caught by the Samus charge shot, I believe it was, but didn't have a jump, so tried to recover high. Samus did cover it, so that was good coverage from them.
Yeah, definitely still 1 stock. We are still very much so ahead. 7 to 4? I'm trying to think.
Yep. This is their 3rd player, and they have 1 stock left, so yep.
Yeah, I cannot count right now, apparently. It's
too late. I don't know how to read, you don't know how to count. It all evens out.
I very much know how... Ooh.
The bomb, I think, sniped his jump.
Yeah, it did. We're still in the lead, though, so it doesn't really matter.
We are still in the lead, so they only have 1 more stock to take from the Samus, and then we are on their last player, while we still have our 2. So we are still a little bit ahead. And of course, it is against Samus, which we do have quite a bit of experience against, so we should be alright.
Yeah. So we might see Samus, Ditto, we could see Fitz, we could also see Roy, Fitz, Spencer, you know.
Yep.
Any of those choices.
So, yeah, the people we have here today are that haven't already played is Keegan, Fitz, Jaden, and Spencer. So we do have quite a few people that we can pull from. So have fun trying to guess.
I mean, they have to ask us which character they're playing. They
Yeah.
think they can.
Yeah, but
It doesn't give them much time to prepare.
not really. But yeah, they can ask beforehand, but so can we as well. So
Yeah.
and of course we know we're heading into a Samus. So
Oh, we're going to change the stage first. Never mind, just
Nope.
misclick.
awesome, we love that. But we will get to see who it's going to be before you guys will, and it is in fact the Ditto.
It's the Ditto. I'm not surprised.
Yep, I'm sure Keegan is just thinking, you know what? I'm better. I'm going to win this matchup.
Oh, we got Chris coming
Oh,
in.
Chris is coming back? Okay. I'll just say, are you going to steal the headset from the lonely freshman? Or-
No! Oh my god, Keegan was going to... I'm
you
sorry.
did your job.
Keegan was going to choose my favorite song in Fire Emblem, and he didn't pick it. I am so disappointed. I'm going to have to tell him.
I don't know. I mean,
Chasing Daybreak.
in my mind, it's still not Xenoblade music, so...
Now, of course, one of my second favorite song isn't actually in this game, unfortunately. Disappointed.
That's mighty unfortunate, but you have to pick which songs they added pretty carefully, I suppose.
They could have replaced one of the many Fodlan wind flows.
They actually did the same taunt. It's kind of silly, but
Yeah. Definitely doing fairly well. Obviously, Keegan's getting a good head start.
yep, good amount of damage, and we are rooting for the green Samus, just so no one gets mixed up.
So they are camping each other quite a lot.
Yep. So the challenging things about Dittos, and this goes for pretty much all Dittos, is that you're both going to be looking for the same things.
Yep.
And so wherever your character is the strongest is also going to be where they're the strongest. So it can be quite dangerous to get into a situation that their other character is strong in.
Yep. Unfortunately, we are currently obviously down in percentage-wise.
That is not a trade we particularly wanted to take.
Definitely not. Obviously, we would prefer if Keegan went into the final matchup with 3 stocks instead of just 2. Very likely he'll still have 2 stocks, though, because we have a current very good lead.
I really like that jab 1 on the platform from Keegan. I really like that because he tried to read a follow-up, and if he did, it would have been incredibly clean. He was really trying to mix him up.
Yeah, so not sure who they're going to send in. Like we said before, we have no idea who they're playing.
Yep, they in the room over there will actually find out before us since they can ask. So we are the ones left in the dark.
We should have like a little thing that just sends a message to us, like they're playing this.
I mean, we kind of do. It's called our phones. Technically.
Actually think they're going to send us a message being like, oh yeah, this is who we're playing, and then 30 seconds later we actually see it after they're finished taking 10 minutes to ban the stages.
I could see Keegan doing it. Just for the bit.
Just for the bit.
We do a lot of things just for the bit, to be fair.
We do know. I do know that. We were sitting at breakfast one day and ended up having this whole bit about you. And I'm not sure if we can say that on stream, but that was interesting.
I don't think we said anything that couldn't be said on stream, but alright.
I mean, I just don't want to risk it, personally.
What, that I'm an agent of chaos?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm an agent of chaos.
And there he goes saying
it is well known.
Tristan is not my fault. Ooh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Tristan already knows that. He's had enough interactions with me that he probably has figured that one out. But heading into the match with Keegan versus a Cloud.
So this is very interesting, honestly. We haven't really seen any...
Off that side? Alright, Keegan. See, I told you we do things for the bit here sometimes. He wanted to kill this Cloud at 30.
I mean, that would be funny.
It would be quite funny.
Ooh, getting the up air.
But Cloud off stage, not the strongest, kills him. Well, that was a very quick stock, I will say. About 30 seconds had gone by.
Yeah.
And actually, that 30 seconds includes the time for the SD, which he apparently, for some reason, felt the need to run off the other side. So it took a little extra time.
You are going to roast him later for this, and unfortunately, we will not see that interaction on stream.
Oh, I'm not going to roast him for it. I might do it, too. That's really funny.
Everyone else is just going to run off the left side of the stage from now on.
We do things for the bit here.
Chris has already decided he's doing it.
We're a little chaotic here. But the Cloud did take one of Keegan's stocks at the nice percent, but Keegan looking to take his real quick.
Yep,
but
he does have the limit right now.
Trades neutral
He
bees.
doesn't.
Yep, trades neutral bees, and it was Cloud's limit neutral bees, so that's a little less favorable of the trade, but almost dies to that dash attack.
Ooh. Down air, obviously expecting him to land a little bit further away from him.
But the armored shoe to the face takes the stock. Never noticed that? Samus's shoes are kind of pointed. She's literally kicking you with sharp metal feet.
They are indeed pointed.
I feel like that would hurt a lot.
It most likely does.
It's probably why it killed there, to be fair.
Alright, so Cloud does have his limit again. Just barely dodges
Yep.
it.
Used it for the cross slash, but then tried to read a dash in from Keegan with an up smash, but didn't quite land the read.
Obviously doing very well in this matchup. We might not even need to pull out our anchor yet. Chris
Yep.
has a lot of things to say right now, apparently.
He normally does, but gets the roll read.
Very
Don't
nice.
even need to send in our fourth person. So, see, I was right. It was only 3 people. See, I'm fine. I might, but we will see.
We will tell Chris about how you said there was 3 people.
Hush. That didn't happen. See, we only needed 3 people. Hush.
Sensor, do you think we should tell Chris about Weston only saying there's 3 sides?
Hey, you know, they say picture it didn't happen, and video isn't technically picture, so there's no
It is
evidence.
pictures going very fast.
Technically. But,
So we could just send them to the stream.
Chris is too lazy to do that.
I will play the stream right in front of him.
He still might be too lazy for that.
He's too lazy just to listen to what.
It's possible. As we said, we are a bit chaotic here. But we're going into the second round. I'm trying to watch the door of whether I'm getting kicked off or not.
Oh, well, we see who they're bringing in.
Yep, that was the Pac-Man last time, so unless they have a secondary that we don't get to know about before they do, we might be seeing the Pac-Man leading.
So technically, we kind of do know who they are choosing, even though we're not supposed to.
A little bit. Hey, you know, sometimes the casters need a head start.
We are hearing pounding, and not on the door. Oh, there's Chris.
Nope, Chris, shushing doesn't matter. We're going to call you out on walking in anyway. Okay.
Chris, would you like to know something funny Wes said?
I don't think this is accurate, by the way.
Chris. He said there was 3 players playing instead of 4.
I forgot it was NECC, alright? Hey, we only needed 3 people. It might as well have just been. We're fine.
Alright, we are throwing Metroid music on. Not sure.
Ooh.
I think I know who we're sending in, actually. 'Cause
You
it
never
has
know,
Not,
but-
it
Yep.
has not.
Yep. It's what we figured with the Metroid music. Maybe? Alright, there we go. He decided to delay his pressing of the A button. It was a timing mix-up.
It was a timing mix-up.
Yeah. It worked. It mixed us up.
I don't think he should purposely try and mix us up.
I'm pretty sure I've done that.
Ooh.
That bomb protected him from the follow-up from the bell. That was really
Yeah.
nice placement. Also nice that his multi-hit of the up air was the thing that launched the hydrant, because if you saw, he fell straight through it, which meant that his hit was the one that sent it. Dashing back directly under the hydrant, he knew what that angle was going to be.
Yeah.
Yep. You can see the familiarity that Keegan has versus Pac-Man, just based off of how confident he is whether the hydrant's gonna hit him or not.
Yeah. Honestly, Hydrant is kind of unpredictable. So let's see if Pac-Man survives this. He does.
Yeah, it can be a little challenging to predict if you aren't used to it, since it does still travel at an arc. But I like that up tilt was to protect himself from the Pac-Man landing directly on top of him while he charged.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously, Pac-Man's really trying to get. Ooh, that Hydrant nearly missed. He only had protection from the get-up. That ledge. If that would have hit, that would have probably been dead.
Quite possibly, but all right. Okay, what an interaction. Samus up B did not get clipped by the Hydrant. It just got pushed to the side.
Yeah, we can definitely see the Pac-Man's really going slow with his approaches. Not much. Go ahead.
Yeah, Keegan is really showing his familiarity with this matchup. He just knows what angle the Hydrant's going to be sent at, and he just knows a lot of these Pac-Man's tricks.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it seems like Fitz is very good with Pac-Man, so definitely most Pac-Mans are probably going for the same thing Fitz goes for like a daily basis.
One interesting fact about this matchup, though, that we actually did see a little bit earlier, but it didn't make a huge impact, but you might see it later on, is that because Pac-Man's fruits are coded as items, they have higher priority over projectiles. So if he happens to throw an item, it'll just go through charge shot, no matter the charge. Which is a little unfortunate for the Samus in this matchup, but Keegan has been playing around it quite well.
Yeah, obviously we just saw one right there, I believe, where the fruit hit faster than the charge. Pac-Man almost out of his shield, so can't really use it for right now. Not sure why he's... that was definitely a mix-up. Trying to fix up his approach.
Yep, trying to mix up his landing with being off-screen when he drops a Hydrant can make it a lot harder to react to. But Keegan knowing that trick, and of course, since it is a hype up throw! I got you, Chris. But this Pac-Man is really wanting to take this second stop off Keegan, but Keegan is not wanting to let him.
Yeah, most likely, probably wants to make sure try and keep the game even because they are down 1 win for the match up. So definitely wanting to at least be able to see what our potential options are, unless they've been watching streams and know who we can all throw out.
I mean, quite possibly. We do also have to tell them anyway. Yeah, that's such a dangerous setup because no matter what you do, you are getting hit by that Hydrant. He did that versus me as well. And there's an example of the item going through the charge shot. But yeah, that up B on ledge catches a lot of different options, so it can be quite dangerous.
Yeah, definitely making it slower. Trying...
Catches the up B with the Hydrant, but makes it back anyway.
Yeah, obviously it definitely sent him more up and to the left, so he was able to recover a lot easier.
Nice parry from the Pac-Man, but no follow-up.
There wasn't really much he could do. He was very far away, so...
There wasn't a huge amount he could do, but Keegan calling out his landing with the charge shot. Doesn't kill, though, but percent is percent.
Yeah, small bombs being dropped here and there just to limit his options of where to go. Throwing the item out.
Hey, as long as the bombs aren't being dropped by the caster, I think we're good. But reads the roll of the bomb. Sadly didn't get the forward air follow-up, though. It was really close to hitting.
Yeah. Obviously, very close matchup. Not what I was expecting going into this. I was expecting a little more of a head start from Keegan.
But he is keeping it pretty close, but they're both pretty far into kill percent. This Pac-Man really only needs one good setup, and Keegan can die from it.
Yeah, he does almost have max rage, too, so he is pretty much...
Oh, I thought he was going to die from the tether not working. Ooh, this is too close for comfort.
Yeah, this is very close for comfort.
He's not dead?
I think.
Yeah, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
He is going to die if he gets hit by another one of those, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice charge shot. Reads the roll.
And Chris is leaving the room again. I'm very interested because off to the side, Chris was going like this. And I have no idea what he was trying to say, and I am very curious now.
My guess is he was probably explaining a lot of Pac-Man's interactions. They can be quite odd sometimes. Yeah. Personally, I really like understanding interactions. So I think Pac-Man's a really interesting character just because of that, just because he has so many interactions.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of lame. But I like his interactions.
Wait, what? He's kind of lame. but I like his
Okay,
interactions.
the character's lame. The interactions that he has are actually kind of cool.
Okay. I'm sure we'll say I understand what you're going
I have
for.
mixed opinions about the vast majority of this cast. You'll get used to it.
Trying to think of who this character is that we believe is going in.
I'm trying to remember. My guess is, I think that's a Samus, if I recall correctly.
So most likely then we might have Chris being thrown in after Keegan then.
Very likely, but now the roles are reversed though, because the first time that Keegan saw this Samus, he had 3 stocks and Samus had 1. Now the roles are reversed, so we're gonna see how far he can take that 1 stock.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at some interesting stage options. I don't think they're actually going to Spear Pillar, but
Hey, you know,
weirder things
we
have
could.
happened.
We could.
I'm sorry, I just heard screaming in the background, so I was very confused for a moment.
I don't know. We're chaotic.
Everyone on the esports team is chaotic. It's not just the Smash Bros. Team.
Yeah, but we're extra chaotic. I'm.
I feel
Yeah.
like you're just trying to be special in something.
I mean, I am special. I play Pit. It's not functional. But
Apparently you're illiterate.
I mean, that is true. I don't. You can't prove otherwise.
We can ask your core teacher.
She might agree. But getting into the match, and it is not the Samus. I am objectively incorrect.
It was actually the Cloud. Definitely interesting right here. Oh,
He didn't run under him.
No, he's going underneath.
He
Did you
didn't run
see him?
under him. I'm sad.
No,
now.
he went. No, he did. He went like underneath the stage.
Yeah, he didn't run underneath the cloud, sadly.
Maybe he got in trouble for doing it last time.
I don't know. It was quite funny. If you noticed the first time, the cloud actually got nervous and shielded when he started running towards him. I thought that was really funny, but Keegan evening up the percents really quickly.
Yeah, definitely. Both of them keep trying to charge their own charge. I don't know what to call each of them besides a charge.
Specials.
Specials. That
Yep.
works.
This cloud is trying to just chase Keegan down, and he's just not having any of it.
Yeah. Definitely. Probably the best thing is for him to try and kill the Samus first, and then. Sorry, kill the Samus first without getting any sort of attack bonus so they can keep it even. But right now they are going in at a deficit, even though it is a small one.
Since Cloud is very solid once he gets close, he has a ton of disjoints, a lot of solid hits that are very strong and very dangerous, but they all require him to be close enough to hit him, and Keegan's saying, you'll be close enough to this ledge to make it back.
Yeah. Obviously they're both going for different things. As Samus is a zoner, she wants to keep Cloud away, and therefore Keegan wants to keep Cloud away.
And Keegan very quickly racking up this percent, lapping him actually. But
Yeah, definitely.
nice confirm.
Obviously, that limit did hit the shield, not at all what the Cloud probably wanted.
Nope, but Keegan has the read on his timing. This Cloud has been using limit quite early a lot, and Keegan just knowing what he wants, just... Oh, that bomb killed him. Oh, no, didn't. No!
Barely didn't.
I'm sad. No. I thought it killed, but Keegan looking for the kill again anyway. He does have a lot of percent on this Cloud, but he himself is also quite high percent. And gets it anyway. He gets the stock.
Yeah, this Cloud is probably getting very desperate right now. He does not want to get a deficit going on, especially against one of our strongest players, because...
And I believe Keegan knows that this Cloud is getting a bit desperate, and getting desperate against a zoner can be its own death sentence, so I think Keegan is looking to solidify and show that.
Yeah, definitely, Keegan is almost at max rage. Didn't destroy the... What is he doing?
I like that. He went down there just so he could be safe while charging. Because, I mean, Cloud can't go that low, so since he can, going that low gives him a free bit of time to be able to charge shot.
launching him off the stage, almost getting max charge. Honestly, probably should loses a bit of charge from getting hit. Back air.
Back air takes it. He was at very high percent, so understandable that finally takes it. Catches Keegan off guard, but
Yeah,
Keegan did more than enough.
Yeah, we'll see who's going in. It could be either Chris, you. Let's see.
Yep. I'm watching the door, seeing who's gonna be, but we don't know. But they will be going against one stock of this Cloud. I'm just staring at the door. Ah, well. I'm sad now. I have to go play the video game. That's true. But then after it.
So,
hi, I'm back.
So during that match against the Pac-Man, you were freaking out in the corner.
Okay, so Pac-Man, as we discussed earlier, bit of a goofy little guy. The hydrant, when you hit it, obviously once you deal enough damage to the hydrant, it'll fly off. It would do whatever. Keegan knocked the hydrant into the air, and it didn't come down for a minute. I just thought it went very far. So let's say this is the platform on Battlefield, and you see the hydrant start falling from the sky at like a snail's pace, spinning around rapidly. So you just see this on the other side of the screen. And I don't know whose hitbox was attached to it, but I've never seen the hydrant do that. And it confused me, and I just started grabbing Spencer like, what is this?
Spencer just seems unfazed by the whole thing.
Spencer didn't see it, that's the problem. I feel like I'm a crazy person. Like, I've seen the light and nobody believes me. Also, Weston didn't close the door. Give me a minute.
I just love the... Oh, we got a comment.
God, Christ almighty.
Every single time we gotta bring it back with the Falcon puns.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Alright, so this is actually a very similar scene to something we've seen before. Weston has had to fight a Cloud in NECC before. I'm pretty sure every single time he's had to fight a Cloud, he takes them to FD.
Like, takes the... what? Hang on.
He'll take the Cloud, because usually it's his stage pick. He'll take the Cloud to FD. Does he have his jump? He's dead.
This has been a very short match.
Cloud, ladies and gentlemen. Cloud. This is why I dropped this character.
I do not think it is very likely that we will have a third round in this.
I don't think I'm gonna play.
You might. Honestly, the best play for them is to pull out the Greninja.
Oh my god, they still have the Greninja, you're right.
They do.
Huh. Kinda forgot about that guy. That's, yeah. I don't know, my mind is just not working today. It's fine, it's whatever. Anyway.
I mean, you were freaking out over hydrant.
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot today, man. I'm tired.
You're always tired.
Yeah, it would help if I didn't stay up till late at night. But I usually get a good amount of sleep to kind of compensate for it. Just had a lot of bad dreams last night. Don't know why. Bad night. It's fine. Anyway, so Weston probably going up against the Greninja, because I imagine they're going to save the Samus as their last.
Which means you probably would go up against the Samus.
Yeah, if we get to the Samus and everyone else is done, then I assume I'm playing. But so
yeah, so we do have have we even seen anyone besides you? No, we haven't. We have only seen you, Keegan, and Weston play.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to a fourth person yet. To be fair, we might still not go to a fourth person, but wait, what?
What?
Oh, they're in the same. Okay, so I'm dumb. They're in the same location. I didn't know that. The Cloud and the Samus are in the same. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so we have Samus versus Pit. Once again, a matchup we are all too familiar with.
Yeah, definitely interesting throwing in the not Samus, Greninja last.
I have to admit, I kind of don't agree with the decision.
I don't agree with it either.
Because Weston did well against the Greninja, but oh my god. You can't put these puns on screen. I get distracted for my job.
This is not your job. You're not getting paid to do this.
Yeah, but I have to do it. Oh god, I've lost it. Okay. Greninja, he didn't do super well against Weston, but also it is still a very good matchup against Pit.
Yeah.
And after what this Samus did, I feel like you would want to save the Samus preferably.
Yeah.
Just a very confusing decision all around, but he's fine.
That would have been a very good punish if the Samus would have hit that, though.
Oh, that would have been horrifying. That's why I'm glad it didn't happen.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, getting hit down there and having to recover again is not the best, even as a Pit main, as any character, really.
You see, that's the thing. At least Pit can make it back. Again, if that happens to me, I can't make it back. I literally can't.
Yeah.
Great game. Great game. Anyway.
Not about, like, half of the cast of our team probably can't make it back.
Weston might be the only... Well, no. Fitz could make it back with Pac-Man.
I said, like, half of the cast could not probably make it back.
Yeah, I'm just like... I was going through the characters in my mind, and I'm like, wow, yeah, most of us would not make that back.
Yeah, Keegan could probably barely make it back.
Maybe. Maybe. It's a very slim chance.
And that's why I said barely.
Ooh, good back air. This is very, very even. Both of them kind of struggling to get a kill, surprisingly.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Obviously, the get-up thing. Weston getting knocked out.
Unfortunate, but again, Samus is already at very high... Why do I talk? What? Weston, it's hard to commentate when you be good at the game.
You guys have the same issues with each other.
Glad to know I cause him as much grief as he causes me.
I mean,
Oh.
you could... Ooh.
Yep, just a good edge guard from the Samus. Can't say nothing about that.
Yeah, very good edge guard from the Samus. Honestly, thing very similar to what we've seen Weston do to other people.
Oh, absolutely. If that was Weston and the situations were reversed, yeah, you know absolutely he would go for that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen our team members do that. I think we've seen Fitz do it before. We've seen Weston do it again.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave.
Good call, good call. Unfortunate, bad matchup. Definitely not what we were expecting. We do have Samus still going in. We did lose our our lead. We might have Chris going in. Not exactly sure. Waiting to see if Weston pops in. Yep, there he is. Hello. So, wasn't what you were expecting?
Yeah. Well, the character is what I expected. My performance on it was not.
Oh, no, what was it? Chris and I were expecting the Greninja to come in.
I mean, I kind of expected it because I saw the character. I saw the token icon. So I was expecting the Samus.
Well, we didn't... We're not, like, casually, like, looking at the icon being like, I wonder who this is.
Why not?
The only one that we know for sure is the Pac-Man. That's the only one we can remember.
Well, the Pac-Man has the Pac-Man profile. The Samus has the Smash Ball.
Same thing with the Cloud, because they are in the same location.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I thought it was the Cloud. Okay. But yeah, I just I wasn't playing how I should have, but it is what it is. But Chris is heading in. I think he was checking if he changed his name. Maybe change the controls is my guess. So.
I'm guessing you guys. It seems like you all have your own separate control schemes.
Yep.
So.
Yep. We all have our own controls.
Alright. So you didn't go across the stage this time.
I did not. Well,
What?
I didn't have to drop one.
You didn't?
No. Nope.
So we do see the Captain Falcon. We do see Chris going in.
I'm kind of surprised that Chris decided to go PS2.
Not sure. I mean, he says he's fine with PS2.
Yeah, it's just PS2 is very good for Samus. Keegan often talks about how that stage is Samus's best, so I'm surprised he went there.
Maybe he wanted a challenge?
Maybe he's just confident that he can take this Samus on.
Maybe.
And I think he should be. He has plenty of practice against Keegan, and he has seen how this Samus moves before.
Obviously, though, Samus can definitely ledge guard him way better than he can ledge guard Samus.
I don't know. We said the same thing about him versus Lucina, and he did it right back, so he proved us wrong. Almost getting that down air.
Obviously punishing that. Almost not making it back from the Samus.
Does make it back, and that's really all that matters.
Yeah, unfortunately, that might be anything he can get because one or like 3 attacks against the Captain Falcon could be all it takes to kill him.
Yep. The nice part about this game is percents really doesn't matter. The stocks do, since there's no set HP bar. Percents can technically go as high as it wants to, as long as you don't lose the stock. It doesn't matter.
Yep. As we've seen you've killed at like 15%. We've seen other people kill at like 3.
Yep.
And
But
oh, go ahead.
yep. Chris definitely trying to get back on stage, but Samus ledge trapping, it is what she's very strong at.
Yeah, obviously they are still at a deficit, but Chris is very high percent. So
Catches the earlier up B with the charge shot. That was good awareness from the Samus, but not too great for Chris.
Yeah, definitely not too good. Obviously, the Samus is probably feeling the pressure because they are down heavily against this. So we're
calls out the jump.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Any punish is better than nothing. Even there, even though they were in Special Fall, they did have a couple mix-ups they could do. They could mix up their drift and whether they landed on platforms. So there was no surefire punish from Chris. So good that he got what he got.
Yeah, we can obviously see the Captain Falcon really getting close with the Samus. Almost punishing Chris right there.
Did not, just recovered high and got past the Samus. It was quite good. Knew Samus's threat range, and that kills. It doesn't kill? Alright then. Yeah. I can't make that sound. I'm not even going to try.
Oh, you did try.
But that should kill.
Yeah.
There we go. The fiery kick to the face.
Still high up. They have their Greninja.
They do still have Greninja.
So, how is Greninja against Captain Falcon?
I have no idea. I imagine it's quite difficult for Captain Falcon is my guess, since Greninja tends to have a bit more range.
Oh, we have a few guests watching in.
Hello there. They didn't respond to General Kenobi.
They did not, unfortunately. And
I'm disappointed.
In fact, one of my professors is at the door.
Uh-oh, make a good impression quick.
Ah!
Oh no.
He would not like my English right now.
Uh-oh. Good thing he isn't grading you.
Good thing, he might. I don't know, we'll see.
Uh-oh.
Might get a message in the email later and just be like, your grade is down 5 points because of how badly you were talking. I'm like, great.
Oh no. Oh no. Thank goodness my English teacher isn't in here. Uh-oh.
We could try and get your English teacher down here.
I would be impressed. I would also be concerned of why in the world she came all the way over here, but I am curious of who they're sending in. Let's see. I believe that is the Greninja, if I remember correctly.
Most likely. Yeah, it was the Greninja for
Yep.
the first one.
So there's the Greninja. Indeed I am. I am bolded. I did hit Control B. It's very useful. Keyboard shortcuts are nice.
I am very confused.
Why? So you're a bold one. Control B.
I feel like, I mean, yes, I understand that, but why are you being called a bold one?
Does it hit Control B? I don't know.
I doubt that's why you're being called a bold one, and I would like to know the real reason why you're being called a bold one.
I mean, I'd be even more confused if I was called an italicized one.
Hey, let's call him italicized right in the chat for everyone.
Greninja's idle stance kind of looks italicized. He's kind of sideways, but... But now we get to see how the Captain Falcon Greninja matchup is. We talked about it before that I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, Greninja obviously has to take 5 stocks right now, so we're not exactly sure how this will go.
So what's interesting in this is obviously Chris just got done fighting the Samus, but now he's going into Greninja. Well, Keegan actually plays both of these characters.
Yeah.
So he does have plenty of experience against both.
Unfortunately, that experience doesn't seem to be pulling off. He is a very high percentage right now. He could probably be killed with any sort of smash attack or anything.
Yep. All this Greninja really needs is one solid F smash, up smash, or probably a forward air depending on the positioning, and this stock is gone.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Chris does not want to let him get that.
Calls him out on the neutral get up.
Ooh.
Catches him out. He is now at an even stock, but I mean we still have a person behind, so we are thoroughly in the lead now, and Chris is hoping to hold that even farther.
Yeah, I wish I was here to cast the previous game because it was so energetic.
Oh! Oh! That I know he is popping off so hard right now. Oh my word, that was clean. He got the fair one off of the platform and then dropped through it to then double jump to get that follow-up. That was incredibly keen, and I know he is popping off for that.
Yeah, that Greninja is feeling the heat right now.
Yep, both literally and figuratively. Captain Falcon does have a lot of fire.
We'll see more we'll see more Falcon puns in the future, probably.
I hope so.
This Saturday, give us your best Falcon puns.
I hope we see some more Falcon puns. They enrage Chris, and it makes him play better.
It makes it funny.
Yep. Chris is generally fueled by rage, so Falcon puns make him mad, makes him play better.
The more funny Falcon puns, the better.
But now Chris is actually probably liking that he's at a bit higher percent right now for 2 reasons. One, he is at max rage, which is very good for combo characters generally. But it also means that he is out of all. And oh my word! Calls out his drift, not taking a defensive option. Calls him out on it. Kills him high up with the up B. Another example of me never getting to finish my sentences. Yet again, I think I need to start a tally.
Well, that's you and Chris both. You both need to start tallies because you actually cut him off earlier today.
Good. He's done it enough to me. I get payback.
Not what I was expecting. That's for sure.
I want payback. He cuts me off all the time. He needs to stop winning so quickly.
Oh, we have Chris coming in.
I knew you were popping off.
Alright, we'll have Chris go here.
I'm here to say one thing. I hit the combo on the second stock. My voice went 5 octaves higher, and I said, "Whoo, boy, I'm nice with it," and then I won. All right, get back in. And stream.
Yeah, we gotta end the stream, unfortunately.
Yeah, we do have to end it. We can't spend 10 more minutes talking about Xenoblade, but
No, I think they would not enjoy that.
I mean, I would, but I think it's time to wrap it up. So,
Yeah.
good games to everyone. We played well. It was really good time playing. I actually enjoyed playing for once, which is odd. So that was really nice. Good games to them. Thank all of you guys in chat for showing up. It was really nice commentating, talking.
Yeah, we definitely got a few games coming up. I think we might have like Rocket League or something tomorrow.
I am not sure, but we might. These words. Do we have a Rocket League tomorrow? Hmm.
Okay, well, if anything, we do have Overwatch on Thursdays, and then we got more Smash Bros. Games coming up on Saturday, so feel free to tune into those.
Yep. So we will see you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you next time.
Peace!